So the first thing we're going to do is we need to head out to the house to learn to talk to Captain Smirk. Now, this is where the whole thing begins here. We've got the troll. So the overview of the strategy is that we need 3 normal insults. When I say normal insults, we are looking for a call and a response. So basically 3 responses that we can use for 1 response on Carla. So by going through this particular process that we're about to do, we will end up with shish kebab. We're going to end up with you fight like a cow. Those are the 2 that you get directly from Captain Smirk. So that's kind of built into the run naturally, built into the game. We're also going to get 1 right now from the troll. And so we're going to do a specific bit here. So we're going to use number 1, stand aside troll. And then we're going to take answer number 2. I can out insult anybody. And so what actually happens here is that we get, I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. And we literally, we lose it, obviously, because we don't even know how to sword fight. But we do remember that insult. So now we have that. So we technically have 3 insults. We don't have a response to it yet. We have 3 insults. And that's what the whole strategy kind of pivots on. So it's really important to pick that up. So from here, we'll go and we'll learn how to sword fight. This is pretty straightforward, but this is where you technically learn the other 2 insults and responses. So boom, we've got those. So we have 3 insults, 2 responses. So we're going to run out here now to try and fight one of the pirates. So we're not going to make it. I always look at the board to see what's around. So we've got a guy coming around over here, which we can grab. But if for whatever reason you see stuff and it's you're going to have to chase somebody down on a different part of the island, I will actually leave and go into the fork. And I'll go do the treasure hunting first. Then when I come back out, the whole board will be reset with new stuff, and you'll almost always get something when you come back out. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyways, we got a pirate here. So we're going to go option 2 because it's the fastest. And then we start off, we're actually in the offensive for this, right? So you see that we've got 3 insults. Normally you have this dairy farmer one and shish kebab. Those are the ones you get no matter what. And there's the dog answer that we got from the troll. We don't have an answer for it, so we want one. So for this first fight, this is what's called the new 3 pirate method, the Zergu 3 pirate method. I don't know if it has an official name, but that's what I'm going to call it for right now. The Zergu 3 pirate method. Is that we're going to use dog here. Now, depending on what we get back, we're going to go do, our path will split here. So if we get an answer back, meaning he insults us back, this is good because we need that insult. So we now learn that insult, and then we'll kind of take another step after that. If we do not get it, meaning he says you're rubber, I'm glue, or whatever type of a thing, or I'm rubber, you're glue. That's the saying. Then that's okay as well. We'll do it on the next pirate, and so we'll just try to win out. So what we'll do here is I'm going to click on dog. I'm going to make a save. Okay, so he does not know the answer, so we'll press on, which is good. This is fine, because we need to defeat all 3 pirates no matter what. So we'll just kind of keep going. Nice. So I'm just taking the top answer each time. And he knows that one, so we're going to reload until he doesn't. There we go. And so that's 1 pirate down. So again, the other flip side is if he knows the answer, we have to do something else. And we'll actually kind of go over it right here because he didn't know the answer the first time, we have to get it on this one. So we'll go 2 again. We're on the offensive. So we still need an answer for dog. So we're going to go dog. And now we kind of really want to get that. Okay, so we have an answer now. We're on the defensive now. So grab this. So we got apes. So this is actually really, really good. So there's basically, this is the other section of the run. So we have our answer now. Must have taught everything you know. That's the answer to dogs. So we need 1 more insult and it's what we call a multi-response. So all of these insults for these particular pirates, the ones out on the island, are 1-to-1. Carla is not that way. Carla actually will accept multiple insult responses to her insults. Specifically, there are 4. So Apes is one of them. Sneak is another one. Hemorrhoids, and then Breath. Those are the 4 that are multi-response. You know, basically they count as more than one, or they can count towards more than one insult response to Carla, if that makes sense. So for Apes, that will work for both. I now know like a new definition for filth and stupidity, or whatever the insult is. This the response for Apes will work for that. It'll also work for like family reunion. I think family reunion is the answer. We'll go over the specifics, but we're basically looking for one of 4 responses that we can use on multiple insults for Carla. So that's good. So we got Apes. We don't have an answer for it, so we can just throw. That's no problem. But now that we have that, we need to start winning because we have to win this fight. So we're going to reload until we find something that we have an answer for. There we go. Fight like a dairy farmer we have. Appropriate, you fight like a cow. Now we're back on the offensive, so we're just going to rock with the top answers until they don't know it. Very good. Bam. So that's 2 down. And we still need an answer for this final one. So Apes, we have the insult, but do not have the response. So let's get that one now. There it is. So we got family reunion. That's the bit there. So we have everything we need. So we basically have now 4 responses, but one of them counts as at least 2. Apes is 2. So that's enough to beat Carla. We only need 5 responses to beat Carla. So we have I have basically 5 in our arsenal. 4, but one of them counts as a double. So now we just need to win out, because we also can't we can't get to Carla without, or before, can't fight Carla until we have beaten 3 pirates. So we're doing that now. So we've just gonna fire back that one, and then again, just kind of like scum our way through the rest of this. There you go. And bam. So we're good to go. Again, at some point, if you hadn't done the treasure hunting side of this, you would do it now. But again, we're kind of, for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to head right to Carla here. Hey, Summer. Hello, hello. Hey, Grubby. Yeah, more monkey today. That's right. We've had a couple good runs here, but nothing. We haven't yet cracked a PB. We've got it. I can feel it in my bones. We're very close. Okay, so here's where Carla comes in. We've defeated 3 pirates, so we can now engage with Carla here. So I'm going to save here. And again, we're going to load until we get one of the answers that we need. So we'll keep going through here until we find we have apes. So we're looking for one of the 2 ape insults or any of the other ones. So only once have I met such a coward. That's perfect, because that is our taught you everything you know. That's 1. We're just going to keep loading until we get this. In the backside. There you go. Usually see people like you pass out on tavern floors. That is family reunion. That's 1. One of the 2 answers that we can use it for, or one of the 2 insults. Tongue is sharper than any sword. That is feather duster. 2 left, I think. Again, we just cycle through here till we get what we need. Okay, milk every drop of blood from you. That's how appropriate. You fight like a cow. And then finally, filth and stupidity. That was the one we needed. So now I know what filth and stupidity really are. That one, you can respond with family reunion again, and it'll work. Bam. And then we win. That's how that works. So you can basically just get the ultimate, like, minimal amount of insults, and you can beat Carla. That's the whole premise of the strat. So hopefully that makes sense. Because I'm going to clip this out for folks maybe that could find this useful. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, or ask in the LucasArts Discord channel within Speedy Adventures. I'm sure people will be able to help. I don't know if there's actually a guide that's up to date with this. I'm not sure if Leo's updated his video guide with that strat yet, but yeah, that's kind of the updated version of the 3 pirate method. Shouts out to Zergu for coming up with that. We used to grab 2 multi-responses, I'm pretty sure. Now we only do 1. Pretty good.